Welcome to Comic Book Streamland, and thanks for pulling up a seat. Tonight, we're chopping it up with real comic book creators, the ones out there in the trenches, making books and getting them into readers' hands on their own terms. This is Shop Talk, like a late-night bar conversation or barbershop debate, raw, honest, and unfiltered. So if you're cool with being a fly on the wall, stick around, drop a comment, and let us know you're in the room. We want to hear from you. And if you're catching us on the restream, don't be quiet there either. Show us some love in the comments. Don't forget to take that towering stack of unread comics and slam them down on the like, subscribe, and share buttons. We know you're not doing anything with that pile yet, so make use of it. Welcome, everybody. How you doing, fellas? How's the week been?
Good.
Yeah? Long week for everybody. Long week for everybody. Yeah, I hope everybody's getting there. San Diego Comic-Con news coming in strong. Oh, speaking of San Diego, we've got a special visit for somebody on the show floor himself.
Oh.
Yo, what's up, brother?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to hear y'all real well, but yeah, we're on the floor. That's it. It's happening right now.
Oh, the Alex Ross booth.
Antarctic. We're right behind the Alex Ross booth. So here's the Antarctic Press spot for all of us down here, including the Common America guys down here on the corner here. Yeah, it's still busy. We got like 2 more hours left of the floor, but it's still packed. Alex Ross has like a full-on art gallery here. Just insane. They used to have like a little booth for him, and now it's a full-on art gallery.
Tom, that original right there, just put that up, all right?
Which one?
The original, any one of them. Just grab a couple. Just bring them back for me, okay?
Yeah.
And when I saw that Spider-Man.
That is great. That is money. Look at those Dr. Dooms.
Yeah, this Alex Ross guy, he's okay. He might make it.
Tom, you're turning it to me. I just see your side profile.
Spoiler alert, there's a little bit of Spider-Man happening right here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Love
Marvel
that.
booth has the costumes up for Cyclops and some other stuff, so they've been playing that all weekend. I don't think I ever want to hear the Avengers theme song again. It's like burned into my brain now.
All right, Tom, I got 2 questions for you, bud.
Sure,
all right?
go.
All right. First, are you making money?
Yeah, it's been pretty good in here. It's been pretty good, yeah. Especially
Nice.
since I'm in a spot that, like, I'm in a weird spot, you know, with a new publisher, and but a lot of our fans have found us. I'll show you a little bit more here. Our fans have found us, and there's been new people that are buying stuff, and you know, so that's all good. Here, we'll go over to the sideshow booth here. Crazy stuff in here.
Oh, very cool. Loving that. Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So it's been good. It's been good. It's a little different. I haven't been here for 10 years.
Okay.
So I mean, naturally it's going to be different, but there's definitely like it's definitely a shift. Like the image booth is smaller, and there's some publishers that I kind of expected to be here that weren't. But you know, there's definitely more comics than I expected. The Artist Alley is all the way down there, like 3 football fields. It's down there.
Oh, so it's close.
So that's kind of one of the drags. Is it's like everywhere you want to go, it's like 20 minutes to get there.
Nice.
But yeah, it's been a good time. It's only day 2, day 2. Yeah, we got 2 more days. And I'm exhausted already.
Yeah. Have you eaten? Because you're getting skinny by the moment there, buddy. No? You haven't eaten. Did we lose you? Uh-oh. We're losing service. We're losing service from our man on the street. Did Did you eat yet, Tom? Love the ceiling. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's it. No, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think we. Oh no.
Yeah, he's done, guys. He's done.
There we
He'll
go. Now
come
I
in.
can see you guys again.
Oh,
Did I lose
okay.
you?
Yeah. You lost us, buddy. You lost us. You know. Are you eating at all? Because you're turning into a waif right before our very eyes, bud. All right. I dropped the joke twice. I feel like it's. It got lost. They got lost in the sauce. All right.
I found that like when I try to go back for a joke the third time, that was like it's a law of diminishing returns. That was God's way of telling me it wouldn't have landed. So
Speak for yourself. I would beat that horse to death until everybody's frowning at me.
Yeah, I think it's the sound of my voice that triggers him, Fred. I really do, because
There you go, Jay. One more time.
right? Ay.
How wavy is he looking?
But it looks like he's making I mean, he said he's making some money out there. Weird, it looks a little empty for Friday. This should be rush hour. Oh, here he comes. He's back in.
Okay, yeah, I lost you guys. I didn't know if the internet had died out or what.
Yeah. What should we call it? The show floor does look empty for like a Friday afternoon, right? Or is it just there's so much space to fit people?
This is Friday at 5 right now. Yeah,
Friday
at 5, and it's packed.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
it's packed. Yeah.
I like. It's gonna sound like a joke, but it's not. I like the space.
The thing is, the floor is huge.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have like certain sections where you can't even walk through.
Okay.
But
yeah, that does
there are
happen.
gonna be certain
Like
spots that are gonna be clear.
Yeah, there was a spot down there where they have the Star Wars Pavilion this morning, and everyone was just standing there. All they were doing was playing Revenge of the Sith on the screen. They were just playing an old movie, and everyone stopped, and they were just standing in the hallway watching the movie. It was crazy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not paying San Diego Comic-Con ticket prices to watch the movie that I got on DVD, but you know, whatever. It's communal, right? You joined up with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you bumped into any celebs yet? Anybody stop by the booth of name and value reporting?
The only person that came by is the guy who is directing the new what the hell's it called? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes movie.
Oh shit.
So he came by. He was there. Other than that, it's just been artists that I haven't seen in a long time. And there's a lot of them here. Artist Alley is small here, but it's jam packed.
Yeah.
You
should have asked for a cameo. Like maybe you could have like voiced a tomato or something.
It's already done. The movie's done. Like they're releasing it next year, so it's wrapped.
Really?
Is there a trailer anywhere? I would love to see that.
Probably. I mean, they're here, so maybe they dropped a trailer while they were here. I don't know.
Maybe
Tom would be the one tomato. Tom would be the one tomato that if there was like some kill scene, he'd be the tomato in the background, just insulting the person, not doing any physical harm.
I just can imagine like a set for that where somebody's just off camera throwing tomatoes at the actors, like get him, throwing tomatoes at them. That would be great. Because in the old days, they were just like rolling them around on skateboards and stuff.
That's what did you do for a living? I throw tomatoes at people on screen.
Yeah,
That's
it's
Tom,
something.
Tom, if he comes back, you got to give him the pitch. See if we can get him on here. You know what I mean? If we could get the director from the new Attack of the Killer Tomatoes here on Comic Book Streamland, that only gets us one step closer to getting anybody from that other
from Laser Blast.
If
we can get the tomato guys, we can get Laser Blast. Yeah. For sure.
If you guys are watching, you want anybody from the new Tomatoes movie on here, let me hear it. Say something in the chat. Say tomatoes in all caps. And we'll work on it. Let us know you're watching, chat. So is that the image booth you're passing by right now?
This is the image booth. Yeah. Doing a little walk around here.
I like that, man. I like
See,
that.
this is what I expect for Unstoppable Comics at New York, right?
Damn fucking right, baby. That's
Yeah.
how we do. That's how.
If you're not doing this, what are you even doing in comics?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, Calderon. Maybe you could chime in on this as a retailer, right? Somebody who had that retail background jammed into me. I see all of that unused square footage that should just have product on it, and I feel triggered. What about you?
You're talking about for Image?
Yeah.
Oh, but you know how they are, man.
Yeah, but all that square
They're
footage is
just
because
big.
they have lines for miles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Right now it's mellow, but like when Todd was here, the line ran out the booth all the way around and down past our booth.
So wait, they blocked you, or no?
They lined them up down the middle of the aisle, so there was still traffic.
Okay, good.
So it was fine, but yeah, they designed this stuff so that they can have lines.
I like that. Oh, that's the those are the McFarlane figures, right?
Yes, this is the McFarlane booth.
Wow, that's jamming right there, guys.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, he's doing. He's doing Wonder Woman.
I know. I need that Wonder Woman.
You know, they say McFarlane doesn't do female figures, but there you go. She's right there.
Yeah, he used to do a bunch of angels for the Spawn line, so you know.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
But he does like his monsters. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
He did those until he lost the license.
Yeah, he did. Look at that. That's a hell of a booth. So what? So the Image booth is divided up into like 4 different corners? What is that, like a 30 by 30?
Oh, no, it's bigger than that.
Really?
It's probably 40. It's probably 40 by 40 at least. Yeah. It's big.
Wow.
It's big. Yeah.
So it looked like Kurtman had his own section, McFarlane had his own section, and I guess the other 2 sections are divided by the rest?
Just sort of Image in general, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you getting any rest, dude?
I went to bed at 9:00 last night. Like I got home, I went into the hotel, I laid down, I watched the last half of a movie, and then I was unconscious until 7 this morning.
Look at that. You don't see, that's the thing about Comic-Con nobody talks about. Some of the best sleep in your life is going to happen at these big events.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're literally dead to the world, you know? How far are you from the convention?
I take a trolley. It takes about 20 minutes. Takes me up to Mission Valley. No, it's really easy. It's really easy. I just got to get up early to get here in time. So here's our acrylics for the con.
Hold on. Let me give you the single there. Go ahead, shoot it. Look at that. Very nice.
So that's the new set there, and then this is our Logan's Run 50th anniversary cover.
Very cool.
That's awesome, Tom. Good stuff.
Love that, dude.
I have to say though, this is as closest to Tom as I ever want to get.
Tom, we're seeing every strand of beard on your face right now.
I know.
What are you talking about? I just see right through.
I don't have any headphones, so I can barely hear anything.
It's okay, buddy. Yeah. It's all right. Listen, you're giving us firsthand. You're a man on the street right now, Tom. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah. So, unless anybody's got any questions or wants to see something, I'll let you guys go. But I wanted to give you a little taste of the floor down here.
Yeah,
that's awesome, Tom. Thank you.
Tom, before he goes,
yeah, man.
Yeah, what's up?
Any questions, guys? Any questions for Tom before he shoots out?
No, I only have one order. Make all the money.
Yeah, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, brother. Make that fucking money out there, kid. Take pictures, Tom. Take more pictures. You know what I mean?
You're seeing it live. You don't need no pictures.
There you go.
Nice, man. We want to celebrate with you, brother.
Look at that. There's a 9.9 Superman.
Holy shit. What is that doing there? That
was just discovered recently, that one.
Yeah, that's an Alex Ross new reprint.
Oh. Okay.
Otherwise, that's like $100 million book, you know.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys, I'll let you do your thing.
All right, Tom.
See you, Tom.
Have a good
Take
one,
care,
man.
buddy. Good luck.
Later, guys.
Make that
Right
money,
on.
kid.
Yeah, man.
Later.
Go on safe.
Guys, that was pretty cool. That was cool. I've never been to San Diego. Right? I don't know. Calderon, you have, right?
Yeah, a bunch of times. I would always tell anyone, go once. Just to experience it. Just go to experience it. It's a great show,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shit.
And
Guys.
it's different. It's different than New York,
Yeah. It is.
It's a different feel.
It looks It looks it. I compare it to New York because that's the only biggest one that I know, right? And those same aisles are a bit smaller, and they're jammed up. I like the spaciousness that I saw from his area.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the floor is huge. Like it'll take you 45 minutes to walk from one end to one end.
Yeah.
And that's a straight walk.
Yeah.
So the floor is huge. And like I said, there are gonna be certain sections that'll be so packed you can't even get through them. It just takes forever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But fun. Listen, it's a lot of fun though.
I want to.
When I was out there, I was promoting. Yeah. I was out there promoting and pushing stuff and trying to make money.
I mean, that's what you got to do at a big show like that, right?
Mhm.
Recouping your expenses is not going to be easy because we're not just talking about, the exhibitor space over there. We're talking about lodging, travel, logistics, meals, fucking insoles because you're going to go through walking the 4
Is it just me? Am I frozen, or is Ray we've just had that dead? Ah, there it is. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, Ray's not moving.
He just got possessed.
Ray will come back. Ray will come back. He'll be back on here with us, guys. Ray will be back on here. Wow. Wow. Okay, that was cool.
That was cool, man.
That was definitely cool. What's up, Johnny? What's doing, baby? Whatchamacallit, guys? If you could go tomorrow, would you go?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, it depends on Frozen Canada. There you go.
Hey, thank you. I mean,
are you talking about if I could go tomorrow and all expenses are paid? Sure, I go.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I just talked to the guys at my job. Like, listen, opportunity lifetime, need to go.
Right. What about you, Fred? Are you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Is it a bucket list thing, or is it? I'm working towards it.
I'm working towards it. My goal is to make this like my full-time job and career.
Right.
I know everybody says that, but like your wife appreciates. I still believe it. I still have that optimism. It hasn't been stomped out of me yet.
Yeah.
And that's where I want to be. I would like to, one day be at one of those tables and doing my thing. And I believe in the content too. It's just a matter of time for me. I hope to get there and fully expect to, but you never know. Shit happens.
Yeah, shit happens, right? We got Daphne chiming in over here. The complaint that I'm hearing about San Diego Comic-Con is the diminishing returns over a show being almost a week long. Yeah, this is I mean, it's a logistical nightmare, really. For some people that got to drive, right? That's if you come from the East Coast, that's a 4 to 5 day drive, both days. I mean, both sides, right? Going and coming. The lodging out there is going to be almost as much, if not more, than how much you're going to spend on the booth.
Yeah. I'm not saying that I'm going to,
right,
succeed. It's just it is. I'm not saying I've done all the math, Jay Dee.
Right.
I haven't figured it out to science, but it's definitely still something I'm chasing. I want to get to. Jay Dee said, like other Jay Dee, like Calderon said, just it's a bucket list thing, and I would like to go and test my metal out there and see how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is when I was going, I'm telling you, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm like, there was anywhere from 6 to 10 of us in a room, and we were still paying anywhere from $500 to $700 per person.
Right.
You know, with
I see
6
4 of us right here.
You know?
I understand, Fred, but brother, my back is not in I could spend it on a couch over the
No,
course
we'll
of
give you the bed. You host the show. We'll give you the bed.
Yeah,
Calderon brags about the glory days. He'll sleep on the floor.
I need context.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ray. We're talking about heading out to San
You
Diego.
gotta remember, hold on. I was the publisher. I was the publisher and the boss, so I always got the bed.
Nah.
And I
Yeah, but you're talking about how you roughed it. No, you can grind it out on the floor with me and Ray.
No, hold on. I never said I roughed it.
Again, context.
No. You said they brought in cots. They'll bring in cots for us, Jay Dee. So
this is the rule.
Rule.
Okay, road trips or short adventures, as I like to call them, and again, context. You're going somewhere to have a good time. You're not going somewhere to be like relaxed and stuff. So if you're going to a con, you could sleep after or at night, but you're really going to get your rest when you get back into your regular life. Like anytime I've gone to visit a buddy or something, I'll bring a pillow and a blanket. Throw me in the basement. I don't care. Yeah. I kind of would put that mentality towards a similar scenario.
So Ray just volunteered for the bathtub. So we just need 2 more people that are going to get cots, and we're good to go for next year.
As the young kids say nowadays, let's go.
Hell yeah, Ray! I love the spirit, buddy. I'm with you.
I just it's flowing through my head right now. Ray popping in, and he's like, "Yeah, Calderon, me and Ray on the floor."
To quote you, negatory.
It's a polychore.
Most hotel rooms come with 2 doubles.
Okay.
Right. So 2 people per bed, and then there's usually the couch. The couch usually folds out, and if you want them, most hotels will give you a couple rollouts if you need them. So cool. Yeah. So there's usually enough space on the beds for like 6 to 8 people. So
context.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop eating that one to death.
California orgy, right?
California.
I've seen creators complaining they're making the same money over 5 days as opposed to a standard 3-day show. Oh, okay. I understand what you mean. Yeah. Maybe that Wednesday and Thursday, it's not many people going, right? It's not a priority. But like Tom is saying over here, this place is for marketing. We talk with card game people and merch people, etc. Money is great, but the opportunities is the real goal. Long-term thing beyond comics. Yes. And I'm always saying that, right? For these bigger shows, not everybody can make their money back on them. Not everybody can make money on them. So what are the goals can you target when you're doing a big show like this? Ray, what are the goals you have besides money? When you
money? Well, I mean, you already said networking. The big one, I mean, for someone like myself, I'll use Captain America as an example in the MCU. They're starting Captain America pre-Super Soldier Serum, and then Endgame Captain America with Busted Shield and Mjolnir in hands saying Avengers Assemble, and everybody rallied and charging the front lines. I think I'm pre-Super Soldier Serum. So anything I can do to establish myself, especially the big one, networking. I'm really enjoying writing for other people. I've taken that on recently, as you already know. Yep. And I'm having a lot of fun. If I were to go to a con or anything of the equivalent, it would be pretty much just I don't even think it would be a wide range of connections, but 2, maybe 3 solid ones that are relevant for me. Me talking to Todd McFarlane, the chances of something blooming from that, because of all the people he sees at the time, chances are very low. But if there's somebody up and coming as well, or maybe 2-3 steps ahead of me, or maybe a half step ahead of me, that might be highly more beneficial. I think that's, from an outside perspective, I think that would be my goal.
Okay. All right. What about you, Fred?
First of all, I want to disagree with Ray. I don't think that you or any of us are like pre-super soldier serum. I think we are at least in like the dancing, making fun of ourselves, like Star Spangled Man musical
I'm
stage.
powered
of our-
by Timbits, not super soldier serum.
what are Timbits?
You're powered
They're,
by what?
it's the equivalent of donut holes. They're Tim Hortons product. They're called bits of Tim, or Timbits, that's what they call them, but it's donut holes.
Yeah, it's awesome. I so what was the question? Oh yeah, I actually, and what Ray said was actually spot on too. Like a lot of times, like when I've gone to cons in the past, I would go around with like a stack full of my comics and tried to give them out to people and stuff. And then sometimes I've had some success, but for the most part, he's right. Like not a lot blooms from like that conversation that you had that you think is going to be so productive. Sometimes they do, but for the most part, it's not. So I think actually what Tom just said would be probably my next focus, right? Get to meet people that are doing different things in the creative space. If I can talk to people about doing a board game or anything kind of cool to expand my thing. And really, I think my goal at any con or anything I do right now is just eyeballs, right? Figuring out new ways to get eyeballs on the product, get in front of one of my new things. I'm going to, try to focus a lot harder on, reviewers and things of that nature. And just, networking, but different types of networking than I've done in the past.
Okay. All right. Calderon, where do you sit on this?
Now, I'm serious when I say this. What was the question again?
What other goals do you have at a big convention like this if they're not financial?
Typically, it's always been a thing. All right, because when I used to go to that show, right, I was selling printing right at that time. So that was a big thing. I was just going out there selling printing. So I did well out there doing that. Whatever we made at the table was gravy, and we made decent money at the table, which was really good. But other than cash, I mean, I guess it would be networking, and maybe at this point, probably seeking some different opportunities. The stuff Tom was talking about, games, card games, getting into role-playing games, that sort of thing would probably be interesting.
Right. Okay. All right. So let's say you're not exhibiting, right? You're going to the convention. Do you wing it or do you go in there with a game plan?
In the past, I've done game plan. I tend to be like, these are the essential people that I want to see and meet and get my stuff in front of, and these are plan B and so forth. And, you try to schedule your day around that.
Okay. What about you, Ray? You winging it or you got a game plan going into like something like San Diego Comic-Con?
That's a tough one to answer because I think if you have too rigid of a plan, you might miss up on some opportunities. I don't know if it half is the right answer, but you have to have a little bit of flex room. Again, this is outsider perspective, but if you're far too rigid in other experiences not related, I really think that's a tough balance, and I think I could give a better answer doing it a couple times for sure.
So it's more like setting up some goalposts, right? You got a direction, but how you going to get there is different.
There's got to be some milestones for sure, but I have to make sure these things happen. Like my day job involves a lot of public speaking, so I think at least a percentage of winging it would be very beneficial for me because I like talking to people, and if it's too rigid, I might not have that little bit of chaotic unpredictability to run into those opportunities.
Okay. What about you, Calderon?
It depends, right? Like there are going to be certain people I'm going to want to see, right? That I'm going to want to see. Then there's things like, okay, if I'm there and I'm just there, let's say I could do some marketing.
Yeah.
They have freebie tables. They have, they used to have, I don't know if they still have it. There's a space upstairs where you would go in there and you could give them a box of books and they would hand them out for you. Okay. I don't know if they still have that, but I'm damn sure they still have freebie tables. So one of the things I would be definitely setting out for is like printing out some unique trading cards that I would be putting on all those different tables. Okay. Whatever other promotional items I might, bring with me. Other than that, I would just probably be there just to really enjoy myself because I would, if Mike Mignola is there, I'm going to go visit Mike. I'm going to go visit our Adams, and just go around, just see what's there. Because you never know who you're going to run into.
Think that's part of tonight's top 5. That's part of tonight's top 5. Save some of them. Save some of them, bud. Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
No, but that's good.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
would be there to like I said, they have freebie tables, and you put stuff on, and I've done it at shows, and I come back at the end of the show to see if there's any of my stuff left. And I'll leave a stack of cards, and I come back. There's maybe like 2 or 3 cards left, and I'll take those with me. Okay. At the end of the show. But it's a good place because I think it's organic. Because I don't like handing stuff out to people because people will just drop it on the floor or whatever. But if you leave it on the table and they pick it up, they're interested.
They weren't being nice. They legitimately wanted to do it. That makes sense.
Okay. All right.
Exactly.
I like that. Yeah, it does. Here we go. Daphne in the chat says, I ironically cannot enjoy a convention unless I'm a vendor. I could barely get through one day of a 2-day Monsterotica. And I wanted to be at that show as a fan. That's a lot for people, right? Some of these things can get overwhelming. You may not be somebody who's anxiety ridden. You may not be somebody who's suffering from claustrophobia or other challenges. Yet you can go into an event like this and just get triggered in ways you've probably never been triggered before.
Yeah, you may have that might be like a bonus of like San Diego Comic-Con, like experience your first panic attack.
Ooh, I hope not. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I'm sure that happens for a lot of people there. I don't remember where my first one, but everybody has a first.
Don't be there when I'm there.
Yeah, I had a
tough love time. You just start smacking that person. Wake up!
No,
get out of it! Come on!
I had a friend of mine who, when we were at New York Comic Con, I didn't know he was even at the show, and I saw EMS running past our table, and they went to go treat him because he dropped. He went down, and he had to be taken out. He had to be stretched out of the place, and I didn't know until after the
if
show.
You're not physically prepared for it.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't. But then you don't know sometimes. Right? You don't know. This may be your first event, and it's just like, oh my God, I can't breathe, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened.
I went to a show. I mean, I've had panic attacks, since like the early 2000s, and I went to a show in like 2008, and Eva Mendes wasn't able to come out for a signing because she had like really bad panic attacks, and it was really crazy. I was like, wow, stars get them too. Like it was really neat. I was like, she's one of us.
Well, they say doesn't a guy from Captain America?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Wait, Chris Evans?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's hard. I feel for him. Here we go. Camoni. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. What time is it? In France. Over here it is about 8:30 p.m. Tom, I got an artist for you. I got an artist for your Paranart story while I was here, Ray. Oh, look at that. He's working for you there, Ray. Way to be. Ray, you're muted, brother.
My bad. Can you repeat that one more time? I'm using my phone, so I can't read what it's.
Okay, so written. Tom says, I got an artist for your Paranart story while I was here, Ray.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
Way to go.
That's really cool.
Way to go. Right. One Vicious Female says, cross-brand collaboration opportunities, a spinoff of networking. That's a great idea, right? That's something that can be worked on prior to the event. And then you go to the event, that person's maybe exhibiting over there, and you touch base, and you can start to hash out some of those details, right? That's one thing you could do. I like that. Daphne says that the Timbits are like munchkins. There we go. Yeah. Yes. Champe, Fred's doggy's back. There you go, Timbits. William, you have to have a strategy if you're trying to get into Hall H. Yeah, brother. Canadians wing it like the loon on their money.
It's more like Cobra chickens that like will kill you if you get by their spawn.
Oh, really?
That's how we wing it.
Okay. I like
it's pretty vicious.
Champe, I would suppose anything in life would require strategy. No, yeah, but you know what, Chappie? Sometimes people just, they don't know. Oh my God, I got tickets. I'm going tomorrow, right? And it's like they try to develop something on the fly. Here we go, Glenda. I love cons since I'm the booth princess. Sometimes, yes. Much like there's a passenger princess. When I'm driving, she's the booth princess. Yes. One vicious female, the booth queen, as far as I'm concerned. Way to be. I had my first panic attack at the top of the stratosphere in Vegas. Not fun times. I'm sorry about that.
Is that the one that hangs over?
It doesn't hang over. What it is, it's okay. So you have the tower, and then you have the observation deck on the top. So it comes out over, and there's a glass floor.
Oh, that would freak me out too, Daphne. I wouldn't be able to handle that.
I remember I was there with a friend. There was the three of us. It was me, another friend, and her. And me and the friend were standing on the glass, and we're looking down. So, yo, look at that. And then Daphne's over there looking all bug-eyed. Like, I was like, what are you doing? Get over here. Because we had been to the top of the Empire State, but we'd been at the top of the Twin Towers when it was there. And I mean, I was just like, what's the big deal? It's just tall. But yeah.
Making me tense right there. That's making. Now,
did anybody see the latest Final Destination movie? How that one begins?
Not gonna happen, buddy. Not gonna happen for me. Yeah.
After have something to do with height.
Glass it sounds very much like that. It's scary as fuck.
I mean, hell, I went to when I went out to Vegas and we went out to the Grand Canyon. We went out to that arm that swings out over the canyon. It's like the glass floor bridge. Yeah. So we walked over that. Yeah, that was fun.
I'm getting tense just thinking about it. Okay.
I hope you really did, because I thought you were sleeping on floors by your story last time, and now I found out you had the bed every time. I'm a little demiffed by that.
Yeah, look at that. Some people, right?
I mean, I never said I slept on the floor. I just said they were all in the room.
Tom's coming back with Hall H is just stand line outside for it. That's all. Okay, I didn't know Hall H was outside. I thought it was inside. Or do you mean outside the hall, not outside the venue?
Outside the hall, yeah.
Okay. The only strategy I know about Hall H is that you line up at 4 a.m. and never leave once you're in. That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. For like a 1 hour panel, maybe?
Huh?
Is that for sometimes it's a 1 hour panel? I doubt it goes 2 or 3.
There's multiple 1 hour panels. One after the other.
So you're saying you get in and you just stay for all of them.
Right. Like you might have people that are there, I don't know, just for argument's sake. You have the Buffy creators on there and they're there, and then the guys from Game of Thrones will be next. And then a lot of those panels, they'll give stuff away.
Oh, okay.
Right. So depending on the panel, you might have Todd McFarlane in there for an hour with the rest of the Image guys. It's not just gonna be him, it's gonna be a bunch of them.
But they
might give away what?
They don't clean out the I don't know. It seems like to me there would be a way to be you know what I mean? It doesn't switch out for each guest or each panel. It would seem you should have to.
No,
plan.
People will leave, but not everyone leaves.
So there's some people that probably sit out there all day hoping to get in and maybe get an hour panel, if any.
Yeah. That sucks. Sometimes you got to sit through 2 or 3 shitty panels or panels you have no interest in, just to get to the good one.
What you want.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. So
I never knew. I had no idea how that worked. That's why I was just curious.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Hall H is for all the movie trailers, etc. Okay. William says Hall H is an all-day thing. If Marvel's at the end of the day, you stay. They don't clear you out. Look at that.
Got it.
And Tom replies again, they don't clear the hall. Wow.
Yeah. I never knew that. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely a first. Wow. Okay. Because in New York, they clear the halls out.
And I think it holds up to 5,000 people. It's huge. It's huge.
Okay.
I think Daphne and I had only been in there once.
Wow.
We were there for almost 8 or 9 years running. I think we only went once.
Wow. as guests, right? Never as an exhibitor.
What at San Diego?
No, the whole H.
Oh no. We were just fans. We would just walked in just to look around. We've never paneled in there. You know, we were at the show. You know, we had tables and stuff. But.
Right.
Is there anything expected to debut this week? I mean, they did drop the Doomsday trailer and the new Lanterns trailer that I saw. Anything else coming or supposed to come?
There's still tomorrow. There's still Sunday. I know today they Hasbro unveiled a bunch
I saw.
of their action figures coming up.
Thanks again for the good influence, Jay Dee. I started buying again because of you.
Welcome to the dark side.
Can't stare at that background every week.
And that's nothing. Yeah, I mean, there's other stuff, dude. I forget it. I'm not trying to boast.
He's got like a whole platoon of action figures holding his webcam up right now.
Yes. Yeah, Whole H is large, especially since they rebuilt many years ago. Okay. We watched a bit of the famous costume contest, but it was so boring we tapped out quick.
Oh yeah. Like I said, we went in once.
There you go, Fred.
Okay.
Godzilla Kong trailers tomorrow.
Cool.
Okay. Jay doesn't need any more figures. Yeah, we got a lot on our plate, so there's not going to be
Glenda, I'll send you my address when he's not looking. Ship him.
Negative.
I'll send you. I'll take good care of Galactus. I promise.
He's not going to. You see, he's holding the power sword.
I know. I know.
All right, and
he's holding the power sword. Which sword is that? Like Power Rangers power sword, like Megazord?
Never.
No, it's He-Man.
No, that's He-Man.
I can't see from here. That's what I'm asking. I apologize.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the He-Man power sword, bud.
Galactus with the sword of Grayskull. Gotcha.
Yes.
It's the popcorn bucket.
Yes. Yes. I hide my whiskey inside of it. That's what we're there for, buddy.
That explains a lot.
Yes. All right, guys. You know, that was fun talking about San Diego. I'm excited. I'm sure when Tom comes back next week, he'll recap a hell of a lot more stuff for us. But we got some business to do, guys. We got a couple of books that are live right now on Kickstarter or inlay pledges, like my buddy, Mr. Fred Schwartz, and his book Fisticuffs.
Hello, everyone.
Last week, right?
No. We're gonna go into August. It's gonna go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say,
nice.
I'll make the official announcement this week. It'll be either the 21st or the 28th. You little bastard, come here. So for those of you that don't know, Fisticuffs is the story of a functional drunk whose comfortable life derails when a one-night stand has deadly consequences. It is the sense of humor of The Boys with the explosive action of Invincible and the kind of personal storytelling you would get in a Martin Scorsese movie as it deals with dysfunction, addiction, and a lot of dark personal content. So this is issues 1 through 4 of what will eventually be a 7-issue miniseries. Oh shit! I'm sorry, I got a dog trying to hump my hand over here, and I'm losing focus. Calm down, buddy.
Hey, that's now we know why he was barking.
That's going to be in the next issue of Fisticuffs.
that's yeah. I believe that's how Todd McFarlane pitched Spawn, with a dog humping his hand off camera.
That's how you finish the series, buddy. That's
yes,
what you put the bun on. Yeah.
Right. See what you're doing. You're making me look foolish. You're making me look like a fool. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, books 1 through 4 are available again until late August. Give it a shot. Check it out. Like I said, it's a deep.
I have a review on my Facebook page.
He does, yes, sir. Mr. Ray did a
check
review.
that out. Check out my Facebook page. You can, in the reels, you can find Fisticuffs review of issues 1 and 2, I think, and 3 as well.
Yeah, I believe I gave you up through.
Yes, yeah, all 3 issues, the first 3.
So, oh my god. Please give it a shot. Take a look. Give it a scroll through. Read. We have the first 3 pages up, so you can give it a, give it a look at the art, give a feel for the voice of the character, and see if it suits your vibe. I think it feels like a 70s, like a grim, gritty kind of 70s story with a kind of sci-fi elements, but again, it's all grounded in like the deeply personal through line of our story, which is going to carry us through with this kind of like dysfunctional, really unlikable protagonist who, you know, he likes to believe himself to be kind of a, you know, like a badass, like he was like, you know, Slim Shady or like Alex DeLarge, doesn't realize he's closer in character to somebody like George Costanza. So give it a chance, see how it suits you, and yeah, enjoy.
Way to be, Fred.
Hashtag jerk store.
And anybody who's interested in late pledging for fisticuffs, the link is in the comments right now. So jump on it. Help our buddy out. All right. Next up is Mr. Calderon and his book, Dreamweavers.
All right, we're down to 39 hours. So, you know, so we're getting close there. So Dreamweavers 1 through 3, this is a story and a concept and a book that I produced in the early 90s with my buddy Matt Lunsford. It's about 4 kids who, when they go to sleep, whenever they wake up in the evening, they go to sleep and then their consciousness is transported into the brain or into the bodies of their role-playing game characters. And the role-playing game characters have various powers and various abilities, and they are fighting off a horde of demons that are attacking Earth. And that's what's going on. And like I said, this is something, it's been remastered. Originally, it was in black and white. So it's in full color. I redid all of the lettering. So that's all done. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So, you know, go check it out.
Nice. I like some of these balloons here. I like that. I like that corner on panel 4. Very nice.
Yeah, I've learned a few things over the years.
Yeah. All right. So
what's funny is
what's up?
What's funny is I actually have thought balloons, which is not something you see anymore.
I
know, you see very rarely.
Yeah.
I use them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I stopped using them years ago because I just got into using the caption boxes, which I do here as well. So I'm all over the place. So.
And this also is part of the Creator Collection trading card set.
Yes, it is. Right? Yes. So if you pick up a physical book, you will get that lovely card that's right there with Magique.
All right. And that is card number 2 of 9.
Yep. So
that's it? All your cards have been released?
No, man. I got one more.
You got one more. Okay. So this was
for the first Magi's Grace instead of hopefully September.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, and the link for that is in the comments as well, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to jump on this campaign in the last 39 hours, do not hesitate. All right. Rob Sepper says, Jay, what's up, Rob? How you been, man? We haven't seen you in a minute on the show. Thanks for coming back and hanging with us for a little while. Last but not least, for the books that need to come out is mine, which is launched today. And that is New York vs. World #1, fully colored and remastered. We're at 17 backers. This is a quick 2-week campaign. And here we go. This is our main cover. It's our zombies coming out of New York City subway system. For anyone who has backed one of the Unstoppable Comics campaigns in the past, here's a nice little joint collaboration that one vicious female mentioned in the chat. I am awarding anyone who has supported an Unstoppable comic in the past with a holofoil trading card of Betsy the Zombie of Liberty, but in a fake magazine cover for Comic Book Streamland, this very podcast, live stream, whatever you want to call it, show on YouTube. If this was a fictional magazine like The Old Wizard, right, I would have loved to see this on the cover of the magazine. So that's what I'm doing over here. And that is added at no extra charge to anyone who has supported an Unstoppable comic book in the past. So here we have the first cover. It is a zombie horror comic. It is 24 pages, full color, remastered, available in both print and digital. This is the standard cover, written by me, illustrated by Andres Barrero, colored by Michael Summers, and the cover by El Muerto, Kristen Giuseppe. But that's not all. We have a very special variant cover which is honoring New York City Championship basketball. This variant cover, I was holding it off for the New York Comic Con, but why wait? Let's get it out there. Let's bring it into the world. Let it breathe. Let it have some life. It's a variant cover for the zombie comic book. 24 pages again, full color, remastered, available in print and digital. Also available as a standard cover or a premium holofoil cover that can be added on to any reward or bought in one of the packages later on. The difference here is the cover is by Raphael Sam, and I love the way he is bringing to life our latest addition to the Chibi zombie universe for New York versus the World. Here's a little look at what the original pages were and what the remastered page looks like. You see the lettering has changed a little bit there, and the color has been added. Same thing with another sample page and third sample page. You can pick up other bundles if you are looking to add to your New York versus the your Unstoppable Comics comic book collection. So you could pick up the original 3 New York versus the Worlds in black and white. Same thing with Curse of the Dragonstorm or the first 3 issues of Vicky Styx. You can also grab the character guide if you are interested as well. We've got a bunch of shirts. Here's the son of a bitch. I thought I fucking added it. All right. Sorry. Here's our shirts, right? The Betsy walking through the city. The original look for Betsy, illustrated by Champe. This was one of my favorite shirts there, the New York versus the World. But then this is again honoring the New York City Championship basketball. I don't want to say their name, but you know who I'm talking about. Their colors are represented over here in blue and orange. And we've given this representative of our new Chibi zombie family a name. And he is the New York Knickerboxer. Knickerbocker Avenue is a very well-known avenue here in New York City.
Nice tap dancing.
I'm stumbling, buddy. I'm stumbling. I want to chime in with the creator trading card set that I mentioned earlier with Calderon. So our first stretch goal is including my second card in the set. So if we could get to this bad boy, anybody who is making a physical pledge will have this also added to their rewards at no extra charge. I also got a bunch of pins, guys. These are 2.5-inch enamel pins. I have usually just sold them at conventions. This has been my go-to. This was big for me at conventions. It's easy to travel with. They don't take up a lot of space, and I got a lot of people who are clamoring for them. So I figured now's the time to start offering them in the campaigns. And we've got our original enamel pin of New York versus the World, 2.5 inches, and it's our skull and baseball bats. It also glows in the dark. I didn't mention that there. Pin number B is the original look for Betsy, the Zombie of Liberty. Then we've got our pin that was released last year at New York Comic Con. That was our special. And that is Postal Pete. It's 2.5 inches. And then we go into our black and white glow in the darks on the right. Again, with Betsy, with Postal Pete. And then we have the New York City subway token with baseball bats behind it. Represent the New York versus the World. Talk about what the story's about, why we're using Kickstarter, who's on the creative team, and then showing you again the set of cards that you can collect. And if you get them all from these various campaigns, you put them together. On the back, there's a special image that can only be seen in its full glory once you get all 9 cards, guys. And the links for everyone else's campaigns are also in the back. Some of them are currently live. Some of them are still able to be acquired through late pledges. So those links are available right here on the campaign. Yes. Look at that. Oh, we jumped up. 2 backers. Okay. I'll take that. Thank you, everybody. I got 60 more days left to go, and we got one hell of a road to get there. Well, Zoe, here we go. We got some people in the chat. Oh, let's fucking go. That's right. The unstoppable pins are the best. Thank you. Yeah, I love those pins. Those pins are money in the bank for us. I love seeing people wear the pins, right? As they're passing by, I'm like, oh, where did you get that? Right? But they got them from me. Oh, and I gotta let everybody know, shit, that campaign is also going to be in the comments. So let me put that in there. I got a few more campaigns to go before the year's up. What's up, brother?
I just Googled. Do you know what a Knickerbocker actually is? You know what they named the street after?
What?
It's a Dutch person.
Uh-huh.
It's like a Dutch. It's a term for the Dutch, but specifically Dutch that wore like knicker pants. So that's where the term comes from. Weird thing to name a street after, I'd say, but
it's a big street here in Brooklyn, right? Best place in the world.
Not true. Not true.
Almost as good as Winnipeg.
Yes, it is very, very colonizing. Yes, it is. Ironically, unfortunately, right? That's why they shortened it to the Knicks for the basketball team. But I believe they were originally
what basketball team?
The guys who won the NBA.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah,
you have to tell me more about this basketball one day.
Yeah.
I didn't know they called the Toronto Raptors that.
Yeah.
I was not allowed to watch the playoffs at all because one, I'm a jinx, right? And all of my friends and family told me, hey, don't watch it because if you watch it, they're gonna lose. And the one game that I did watch, they lost. So I had to hide back in my hole. But then it was also my wife who knows me from all the NFL Jet games and sees how frustrated I get. She says, if you watch the games, right, you're going to go to bed late and then you're going to go to bed pissed off if they lose. So just don't watch the games. You'll sleep better. And then when you wake up in the morning, if they won, you can be happy. If they lose, you can be just as pissed as you want to be. All right.
Isn't that what happens in, I think it's in Goodfellas, where the one guy, if he bets on that horse, the horse is guaranteed to lose? Let's
Freddie
go,
Mush.
Kryptonite.
Freddie Mush.
Is that Goodfellas? Freddie Mush, yeah.
It wasn't Goodfellas.
Which one was it? Which one?
A Bronx Tale.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Freddie Mush. I was called Freddie Mush because I was bad luck in cards. So I don't know if it was me or not. But
so Mush is a real person.
Uh-huh.
And he played himself in the movie. And he was that shitty of a gambler.
Yeah.
And his bad luck extended to the afterlife. While they were carrying his casket out of the funeral parlor, the handle on one of the sides broke, and the casket just dropped onto one side. And you'd think people would have been upset, some rightfully so, but others who knew Mush said, that was par for the course with him.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch.
That's
it. I remember loving that
a fake
movie.
TV show called Coffin Flop does that. I don't know if you guys know that reference, but
no. I hope that's not.
It's
legit.
a sketch comedy, but anyways.
Okay. All right, guys. We only got about maybe 20-25 minutes left, and here we go. Daphne says they filmed the Bronx Tale a couple of blocks away from me in Queens. Oh, look at that. And Perdomo, loving the Betsy t-shirt. Damn right you do, Perdomo. You want at least 10. That's the number I want to fucking hear. I want at least 10 of those shirts. That's right, baby. He's got people that want the shirts. Yeah, we'll get you 10, brother. We'll get you 10. But with the time we got left, guys, I wanna hit the top 5. All right, you guys ready to do the top 5? We're not gonna do any random selected numbers because I don't want to hear, it's rigged. It's not rigged. It's just I'm shitty at selecting the random wheel generators that we're going to use. So we're going to start off with Top 5 conventions that you guys would love to go to if given a chance.
That's easy.
That's easy. All
Yeah,
right.
I'll go.
You want to start? All right, Fred, you start.
Yeah, San Diego, obviously, because as we talked about, that's a big bucket list one. New York, I would love to. I went as a guest before, but I would love
which New York Con? Big Apple, New York Comic Con,
New York Comic Con. New York Comic Con.
Okay.
Yeah, I went as a guest before. I would love to go and be on the other side of it. C2E2, I'd imagine. I feel like that would be worth checking out. Emerald City is another big one, and then a buddy of mine invited me like a year ago, and I wasn't able to go, but I would like to go to Baltimore. I've heard that's a really good one for like creators and a lot. And he knows some cool people there that he says he can introduce me to, who I would really like to meet. Cool creators who I've enjoyed their works my whole life. So yeah, those would probably be the 5 off the top of my head. I'd want to hit all the big ones and just see what they're all like, and hit bingo, scratch bingo off on my card.
Okay. All right. Cool. Ray, what top 5 conventions are on your list, brother?
Well, because I'm not in the States, the obvious ones being New York and San Diego. Those ones I'd like to go at least once for the experience. I'd love to go to a Comic-Con in Texas, basically just to meet a couple specific celebrities that don't travel too far out of Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can't say the one pretty like 6-minute drive from here. Winnipeg Comic-Con I like, even though it's super tiny. I just love it a lot. The last 2 I'll say is pretty much either sides of my country, be Toronto and Vancouver. That'd be the last ones I'd say.
Okay, cool. Calderon, what are your 5, bud?
I mean, it's a little hard because a lot of them I've been to already.
Okay.
So if I was to go back in the States, obviously New York is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But San Diego, probably MegaCon.
Okay.
Even though I've vended at MegaCon before, but and then the other two, the 2 that I haven't been to that I really like to go to is Angoulême in France and Comic-Con in Japan.
Very cool. Okay. Here we go. Tom's chiming in. Let's hit him before I get my 5. Just had a guy come by Critter, and he knew me from my movie reviews. Tom hates everything. Oh, look at that. You getting spotted in San Diego, baby. Way to be. All right. My top 5. You know what? I'm going to take New York and San Diego off of the list. Everybody's saying them. Right? I don't want to waste those picks. So I'll go with Rose City Comic-Con in Portland, Oregon. That's a really creative driven convention, and a lot of creators, big creators, not just attend it but live out there. So I'd love to network at Rose City. Who mentioned Emerald City before? Fred or Ray?
Fred.
Yeah,
Fred.
yeah. I want to do Emerald City. I think that's Seattle's pretty cool. Ray, if I could, I'd love to do TCAF, the Toronto Comic Arts Festival.
That'd be cool.
That would be nice.
I can understand that.
Right? I think there was a oh my god, Narcello, what's up, Papa? Narcello, how we doing, bro? A small little documentary about them on Amazon, right? The TCAF one?
Okay.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
No, okay. It was some years back. I'd like to do Dragon Con in Atlanta.
That'd be a good one.
Right. Special mention to Legion's Con. It's a small con here in New Jersey, but it's a toy con that is based off of the work of the Four Horsemen. They do a lot of toy designs, stuff like that, and they've got Legions, action figures. I have never seen a show this small that has had attendance from all corners of the globe. I've met people there from New Zealand, Like I'm talking about small town New Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
What town in New Jersey?
I don't remember the name. I know that it was next to the town that has the Polar Express set up for the holidays. It's about 35 minutes from the GW Bridge.
Okay.
I don't remember. But the reason why it's held there is because their studio is not far from it.
Right. Right.
So
I've heard of the company before from when I lived in New Jersey, but it was probably like, almost 10 years ago now. So it's interesting to me.
These
Yeah.
guys come out of there buying it. I mean, they're coming out with little radio flyers, right? The big wheel picnic basket on wheels, just filled with toys. You don't see people with a bag or two. You see people coming out with like full shipping boxes of just figures, man. And that's like I've been on the waiting list forever for that show. But then Marvin's not here, and he said Heroes Con in North Carolina is a good show for indie comic guys. And I really want to do Heroes Con if I can next year. Right? Now that my sister has a place in North Carolina, I've got lodging. So that may be on the schedule for next year. All right, so that's that top 5. Guys, the second top wow. The second top 5 of the evening is who are the top 5 people you would love to see at a convention? If you could, doesn't matter, you'd wait on that line all day if possible.
Do they have to be alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Currently, yes. So that change your list?
Well, if I want to pick someone like Stanley, obviously I can't. That's all.
Right. Okay. All right. So you know what? Since Calderon was starting it off earlier, I chopped him a little bit because I didn't want him to spoil it for later. Let's see your top 5 list on people you would love to see at a comic book convention.
Frank Miller, John Byrne. What am I seeing? Charles Vest again. Art Adams. Alan Moore.
That was 5?
Wasn't it? Thought it was 5.
Alan Moore. Art Adams.
Right. John Byrne.
Right.
Byrne is 5, I think.
Frank Miller.
Right.
What's that? Isn't that 5?
No, that's 4.
Oh.
Charles Vest, you said.
Yeah, I think I said Charles Vest, yeah. Along with Charles, you go throw in Michael William Kaluta.
Who? Sorry?
Michael William Kaluta.
Michael Kaluta. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ray, you ready, buddy?
I think so. There's a couple people I've worked with for my my series, The Madcaps, I'd like to meet. Harv Salteras. I would love to meet Victor Medina. The brothers Kemp, who colored almost everything on that project. I would like to meet Alan Moore. And then I'll throw one celebrity. I'd love to meet Austin St. John, who was the original Red Ranger in Power Rangers. I'll just stick at that. I believe that's 5 there.
Yeah, the brothers count this one.
The brothers Kemp?
Yeah.
I know I've mentioned liking this story arc in Spider-Man, and it's not very popular. It was written by Straczynski for Sins Past. I would love to have a discussion with him about his drive of his perspective on Peter's obligation to somebody who's been dead for years. I would really like to have a conversation with him about that. So I'll put him on the list.
That's good. I like that. Okay. Fred, you've been in thought there, bud.
I am. This is hard to whittle down. All right, I'm gonna, because what Ray said, it didn't even occur to me that, like, I would love to meet Stan face to face, who did Fisticuffs, who did the art on it. Now he lives in another country.
Stan Yak.
Stan
Okay.
Yak. Yep, he's never
Not Stanley.
Yeah. But yeah, he's I've never met him face to face. I would love to, I would love to spend the day with him walking around one of these cons. So yeah, Stan. I've never met, and especially now that I have a comic, I would love to just pick the brain of Todd McFarlane and try to get him to read my shit. I've met Frank Miller before, and like a few times, and like he actually remembered me from my book the first time. So I would love to go back, but the last time I saw him, he was kind of in a rush, and we didn't really interact. So I would like to go back, and third time's the charm it, and see if there's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Tom King, I had a good conversation with about my book, but I didn't hear back from him, so I'd love to follow up and just see how he's doing. And then, man, this last spot's a tough one. First, I'm gonna do two. But you never see Grant Morrison at cons around here, do you? Like, is he around cons?
You ran his own con for a minute.
I'm sorry, they do cons.
Yeah. Oh, he's they.
Yeah, they them. I'm sorry, they are them. Fuck that all up. But Grant Morrison.
I don't think Grant really gives a shit.
Yeah, he's not watching. He's not. He's not. They're not paying attention. And then the other one, I would love to. I'm a big fan of Bill Sienkiewicz, and would love to be there in front of him and see if I can like figure out an angle to get him to draw something for me one day, like a cover or something, and get that bucket list item off. So yeah, I think that's my list.
I like that. Okay, all right. Look at that. This is a really nice, diverse list. All right, so I'm going with people who I'd love to pick their ear. Right. I'm going to start off with Mike Mignola. Wow. Mike Mignola is somebody who won me over the years. I was not down with his stuff when I first saw it. The X-Men stuff, the Alpha Flight stuff. I just, even the Batman, Gotham by Gaslight, it was just like, yeah, right. But it's because I didn't understand him. That wasn't me. Right? I didn't understand his use of negative space. But when it came to Hellboy, I didn't want anybody else to do it. Right? Hellboy, just like Hellboy, it's the shit for me. I'm big on that. I want to go with Kirkman. I'd love to pick Kirkman's ear at a convention. I really would. He went from Battle Pope to this fucking empire, right? I mean, come on, man. Come on. Let's talk about it. Let's just talk about it. Again, McFarlane, somebody who, what was it, 300 rejection letters, right? And still never gave up. And boom, there's this empire, right? I'm going with Matt Wagner. Matt Wagner has been my guy, right? Not just for Grendel, but for the Mage trilogy, right? And then I want to go with Kevin Smith, right? He's my celeb on the list, right? An auteur, a director, a business person, and somebody who scrapped, right? Somebody who the odds were against and wasn't supposed to survive as long as he has. And so I want to pick their brains, man. I want to pick their brains, guys. Shit. All right. Let's check in with the chat again. All right. Narcelio, art by him is at San Diego Comic-Con. Check out his covers. Way to be. The Missus, She'd love to meet Keanu and the Supernatural cast. Yes, yes. I know why. Yes. Narcelio calls out Tom because they've done some work together. And you've done some work with me. You'll be at New York Comic Con, buddy. You'll be up there as well. Color, are you okay?
No.
You got a lung coming out of there. Shit. All right. William says you can meet Art Adams at Terrificon coming up in a few weeks. All right. Way to be, William. If you're going to be there, let me know, man. We're not going to exhibit there, but we'll check it out maybe as guests for one of those days. All right. We'll meet up, bud. Those are the top 5 I got for today, guys. I don't want to go negative, right? You know what? Fuck it. No, I'll go negative. Who are the top 5 people that you don't want to meet at a convention?
Anyone who's dead. I want to meet dead.
Can we put in one caveat? Nothing political. Can that be fair?
Yeah, that's fair. Nothing political.
All right,
yeah.
thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm 100% cool with nothing political.
From an outsider perspective, as a Canadian, it gets grating after a while.
Yeah, I don't want to meet Trudeau. I'm telling
you. Well, hey, he's in your country now, so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. All right. Who wants to start with top 5 people they don't want to meet at a convention?
Top 5 people I don't want to meet.
Yeah.
I know Jay doesn't want to meet any celebrities that were from Laser Blast. I know that.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, is there anybody that like I really don't like right now? I can't think of anybody that like I'm not a fan of or drives me nuts or anything. Give me a minute. There's got to be somebody.
Can I offer an amendment, Jay?
Yes.
Maybe people at Comic Cons that you feel are like overrated.
Whatever you want.
That might make it a little bit easier to pick a list.
That's even worse.
I mean, if I, for example, I don't think I'd be interested in meeting. I don't hate the guy, but Rob Liefeld, I know, very successful and stuff, but definitely not my thing. And I know lots of people think the same way, but I would put him on that list. I wouldn't be interested. Not that I would hate him or anything, but take him or leave him kind of thing.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair, buddy. That's your thing.
You know who rubs me the wrong way? I wouldn't want to meet. I'm just going off celebrities and people that are in the comic zeitgeist. I'm not a fan of Don Cheadle. He really, every interview I see him in, even in the movies, he always shoehorns in some dumbass poker reference. Like I've enough's enough, bro. Like I get it. Like you think you're cool and you like to play cards, but like I don't need it in every movie. I don't need to hear how things are a bad beat and shit like that. Like it's
here I gotta. If you don't like Don Cheadle, I got a movie for you where you'd actually like him in the role. And this is one of my favorite love stories in film. It's called Out of Sight. George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez, of all people. And Don Cheadle plays a corrupt amateur boxer or pro boxer who like took dives and stuff. But he meets Clooney in prison, and he's a real. You like to hate him in that. He does a good job in that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Out of Sight. Look that one up.
Yeah, I've seen it ages ago, but I haven't seen it recently.
That's a precursor to the whole Ocean series. Don Cheadle, George Clooney, 100%. Don Cheadle, George Clooney, the director, and it had a tie-in with Jackie Brown because Michael Keaton played a character in that movie.
Oh yes, he does.
That crossed over to Out of Sight, and he was the
the same character.
He was the same character.
I never knew that. Wow.
Yeah. So they reached out to what's his name, Quentin Tarantino, see if they can use him for Out of Sight, and that was legit. Yeah.
Interesting.
I got another one. Henry Cavill. You know, you guys can all stand in his line. I can't stand the dude. He's he was not a good Superman for me. I've never seen him in anything else that I ever liked him in. Like I can just
Immortals. I'll always stand with Henry Cavill in Immortals.
not seen it.
Sword tucked under his shield, spear in his other hand. That was pretty good. You look him up in Count of Monte Cristo. He plays the son.
Yeah.
I just
he does a good job. He's like 16 at the time, but he does an okay role in that.
Another one. I've so had it with The Rock. I just fuck The Rock. Fuck The Rock. Fuck The Rock, dude. He's become such a politician after all that bullshit with the DC universe, like all his bullshit with WWE. The last time he wrestled, man, it looked like somebody needed to put some fucking oil in his knees, man. He was like, if I can get away with another Seinfeld reference, he was walking around like the episode where Kramer tried to walk in the jeans.
The Frankenstein
pants. His legs. That's how The Rock was like walking around the ring trying to wrestle, man. Like that guy can go away for a good 5 to 10 years and then stage a comeback. I'm over him, and I'll be skipping his booth as well. Yeah, sorry.
I think if you pull up Ciampa, what he says there, he is 110% correct.
Yeah, people, you don't want to meet people without money. Okay.
That's a good one.
So, all right, I got the people who are trying to pitch me on a collaboration where I got to do all the work. Right? Oh my God, I got this great idea for you. I got this great idea that we could work on, and I just need you to write it. I'll pay for the artists. I'll publish it, print it, and do all the shipping. You know how many times I get people pitching me? Let me rephrase that. I have people who not just want me to lead them to water, but
spoon feed it to them too.
Yeah.
See, your mistake is that you never attach a monetary value to it.
I do.
No. You have to tell them they have to give you a check for X amount.
Oh, okay. I just, I don't want to come over. I don't want my time to be wasted. That's it. Don't. Another one is people who are always trying to sell me on their app. Right? I don't know how many times I've been bit. We're gonna be the Netflix of comics.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guy. Seriously, stop. Just stop. People that want me to be in their anthology, then again, don't want to pay me for the work. No, they want to. Can you just give me a couple of pages of one of your books, and we'll just put it into the anthology? No, man. No, you don't understand the legalities behind that. No. If you pay me, we build a contract. Yeah. Yes, and like Ciampa, the people that don't have money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the people who are not aware of, unfortunately, the way they
smell.
No, not that.
Humans who stink.
No,
walking armpits.
Take away the experience. Take away the experience from other people. You know what I mean? Conventions are expensive already. Mm-hmm. Don't ruin it for somebody else. Everybody's 2 bits to get into the space is valuable. Don't shit on their parade. Like I remember at a convention scene. This was before the pronoun era that we currently live in, right? And so I'm just going to say it was a young man, chunky, and he had a parasol, wore a rainbow tutu, had a Koopa backpack, and just had the biggest smile on his face, right? The kid was happy. He was spending his money. Nobody was fucking with him. He was in his element, and just enjoying the convention, enjoying the time. Way to be. I was happy for that kid, right? And I don't want to see anybody fuck with that kid. I don't
thought you
know.
were going
I don't
towards
know
a
the kid-
sad ending there. I was like, I'm getting all like, oh my god, and somebody's
No.
like yucking his yum, as
Right.
they would say.
Don't yuck
Straight up
anybody's yum,
Shakespearean ending.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't yuck anybody's yum. Those are the people I don't want to meet. All right. Here we go. We got Champion chiming in with Pedro Pascal and Zendaya all over the place. Would not want to see them in real life too. Okay.
I can respect that.
Comics are a way to escape reality. Reality is a way to escape Pedro and Zendaya. Oh, that's wrong, buddy. All right. Ramsey
Ooh.
Bolton. He's so evil. Right? You and Rin. And George R. R. Martin, because fuck him. He wants to stop making shows and finish the books. Right?
I actually met the kid that played Joffrey at a con, and he was the nicest kid. We talked for a
Yeah.
long time. Really nice dude. I couldn't
And then
believe he
you
played
got-
somebody so evil. Like, it was crazy.
And then you got whatchamacallit. The last one she's mentioning is Anthony Mackie, because she'll never forgive him for fucking up Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon season 1 was good. Altered Carbon season 2 couldn't get past the second episode. That was
It's okay. He lost to Eminem in a rap battle, so it's all good.
He
Yes,
did.
he lost to Clarence. All right, guys.
Parents have a real nice marriage.
We made it an hour and a half. I want to thank everybody who stuck with us the entire time. Please check out some of the older episodes. They're loaded with content. If you like this one, just give those a thumbs up or subscribe. Share them with others. Let them know that you had fun with us. All right, Fred, where can they find you, bud? Now that we're getting out of here.
Find me at Schwartz Art LLC on all the big socials, www.schwartzart-llc.com. And Fisticuffs Book 4 is still on Kickstarter for the next few weeks, accepting late pledges. So jump in while the water is still warm.
Way to be, bro. Way to be. Ray, where can they find you, bro?
You can find me on Instagram as Raymond the DM. You can also find me on Facebook as DM Ray. You can also find the Madcaps Facebook page. We are in the middle of processing issue 3 being sent out to people shortly, and you will be able to find me on an upcoming project with Unstoppable Comics, and keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm looking forward to getting this bad boy rolling.
Way to be, brother. Way to be. Calderon, where can they find you, kid?
Facebook, Twitter, Instagrams. This Sunday, back here with a couple of these fine gentlemen. And most importantly, on Kickstarter with the Dreamweavers, and pretty soon, again, the Oswald Chronicles.
All right.
Can't keep a good mouse down. All right.
Way to go. Way to go. All right. You can find me at unstoppablecomics.com. Comic Book Streamland is a division of Unstoppable Comics, so I want to thank you all for hanging out with us there and over here. Sunday will be Calderon. October, I'll be at the New York Comic Con booth number 1971. So come check us out. I will start revealing what some of our convention exclusives are going to be in upcoming episodes, so get ready for that. The next 2 weeks, we've got New York versus the World #1 live. Check that out. And you can find me also at any of these other social media platforms. So pretty much Unstoppable Comics and everything. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Have a good night.